let's get into the second round matchups of the college football playoff, man.
Hold on,
Let's get in.
let me pull up the bracket here. Let's see.
But while you're pulling it up, I can go ahead. I can read out some of the matchups. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. We have Texas versus Arizona State. Rose Bowl, Oregon, Ohio State. In the Fiesta Bowl, we have Penn State versus Boise State. And in the All-State Sugar Bowl, we have Notre Dame versus Georgia. We're just gonna give who we think is gonna win. Maybe a quick synopsis of why. And I'm gonna start from the top and go with Texas Arizona State. Arizona State doesn't have a defense that can stand toe to toe with that offensive line that Texas has, and vice versa. I think the line of scrimmage is going to be where you see the biggest gap between Texas and Arizona State. The trenches, of course, is always a vital part. I don't. This is going to be another game where I don't believe Quinn Ewers is going to have to throw for more than 200 yards in order to win it. I think you can. I think you can lean on your ground attack and let those boys run the daylight. I don't believe Arizona State has an answer for it. If Arizona State's best option is to run Scatterboo, who I do like, good running back is a very much a solid player, one of the best we have. I like the same thing you thought about Penn State, Boise State with Genty. I feel the same about Arizona State facing up against Texas. You ain't gonna have you ain't got the horses to run this race, big dog. What are your thoughts?
First off, ass whooping. I'm just putting that right there. That's gonna be an ass whooping. Uh, yeah, load up the box. Ain't no running. Texas already showed you they can stop the run. They ain't going for it. So yeah, give me Texas. 42. Arizona State. I do
I,
about 10.
I can, I'll give Arizona State 20. I'll give it 42-20. I think Texas is just, I think Texas is just gonna just give up something late, something cheap, or they may start out slow like how they did against Clemson. So yeah, I give them the cover. To Vegas has Texas by 14. I got Texas covering that for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Ohio State, Oregon, Rose Bowl.
Dog
I'll
fight.
say dogfight. Yeah, that's going to the
Dog
wire. You may see an OT, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think if Ohio State's if that offense looks like the $20 million group that we thought they were coming into the year, give me Ohio State. Oregon beat Ohio State earlier in the year, but if I'm being honest, they got them by a hair and really on a technicality. If I'm keeping it at that one,
Yeah,
so
Will Howard sold them. Yeah,
exactly.
Will Howard
So
sold
I
them.
think the way this team is playing right now, and Oregon has such a long layoff, which I think is going to work against them in this instance. Yeah, give me them boys. Give me old brother State, bro, for the win, man. Vegas has them about 2.5. Yeah, it's gonna be one on top.
But yeah, like we said, dog fight. Does Oregon got the defense to stop Jeremiah Smith? Junkins is Junkins got it. Junkins is doing looking good. Man,
It's gonna be tough, man. I
he
mean, can they? I mean, can they hold it down? They have a they.
because or hey, yeah, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Can they hold it down? I think they're gonna. It's gonna be a struggle on both ends. This is gonna be elite coaching coming to play. It's gonna be on full display. We're gonna find out who can really coach their group because this is mano y mano. These are two teams that can pay anybody in there, pay a kid any and everything to come there. You gonna see who money longer in this one.
Because Phil Knight dropped the bag. Yeah, like you said, Phil Knight dropped the bag for Oregon. Cause you want Oregon to win an Natty. Ooh man. Um, give me Oregon. Give me Oregon.
Hey, look, man, this is our
Give
first
me Oregon
disagreement,
30.
y'all. This is our first. This is the first time we've ever split a decision on a game. He's taking Oregon. I ain't mad at it, bro. I'm calling this the band for band bowl, bro. Band for band. This is
Money
what
long bowl.
my home bowl. That's what this one is, bro. It's gonna be entertaining for sure. Um,
Hey, give me Oregon 31, Ohio State 28.
31-28. I, hmm, I'm gonna say something, man. Give me give me Ohio State 41-34. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think we're
Okay.
gonna get some. I think we're gonna get a trap meet. Give me Ohio State 41-34. Uh, So we got the Fiesta Bowl, Penn State, Boise State. Quick work, bro. I don't really have too much to say about this. Penn State's
Ask
gonna
me.
show y'all. It's gonna be a difference. You're gonna clearly watch a difference, bro. Genty, this isn't the. If you haven't watched Ashton Genty all year, go back and watch some highlights. This ain't gonna be the game for you to try to get a good feel for how good he's been all year. Penn, Penn State is covering the spread. The Vegas has them by 10.5. Penn State covers. Nittany Lions head to the semifinals.
I'll say this: unless Boise State just pull something so different, they just turn to an air raid offense out of nowhere, shake everybody up. I'm talking. Even if they do that, I don't think that even worked in. But yeah, give me Penn State. Give me Penn State 45, Boise State 17.
That's a perfect score, bro. I agree with that. I have no problem with that score
Yeah, stay cover the
whatsoever.
spread.
Yeah, Notre Dame versus Georgia. This one,
Snooze fest.
I
And I'm
don't
gonna
believe.
tell you
I
why.
don't.
I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
You gonna go first? You got a backup quarter. You got a backup quarterback, Gunnar Stockton, former USC commit. Um, Georgia's receiving core is until they get some guys from the transport next year. I think next year they receiving core is gonna be a whole lot
I think they
better.
snagged Zachariah Branch, if
Um,
I ain't mistaken.
they getting Branch and they getting Dane Key from Kentucky.
So that'll be a better group.
Yeah, for sure. So that being said, running back, I don't know what's going on with little ETN. He ain't really lived up to the hype like he was supposed to from Florida, but it's Kirby Smart. I hate to say it. It's Kirby Smart at the end of the day. I don't know. Him and him and Patrick Mahomes got the same Illuminati agent. I don't know what this is. It's something going on there in Athens, but somehow, some way, uh, they're gonna win it. And I would say this game is you may see like one touchdown. I wouldn't be surprised you don't see none. Just keep it
Hey
a
man,
buck.
you saying we going back to the goddamn leatherhead football, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Leatherhead
No,
football.
no,
Let's
no
do the
face
leatherhead
mask.
football. Okay. Give me
Did,
give me Georgia 9 all field goals. Maybe
9 points? You think it's gonna be like you think that's gonna be what wins it?
give me 14. Give me Georgia 14, Notre Dame 10. Snooze fest. I think it's gonna be a snooze. I think it's
Oh
gonna be
man,
a snoozer.
I think
Hey,
it's gonna. I think this game is gonna be a surprising one for a lot of people. So here's what I'll say: Notre Dame is a team that obviously they're gonna lean on their run game. Riley Leonard at QB, obviously a better runner than he is a passer. They're a better rushing team than they are a team that can stretch the field. Georgia's been surprisingly susceptible to the run. That's been one of their issues. I believe that if you have an offensive line that can go toe to toe and neutralize Georgia's front, and you can control the line of scrimmage and run the ball effectively, and put yourself in a situation where Riley Leonard is going to be in shorter down in distance, you know what I'm saying, and being able to put in situations where his creativity can truly maximize what they can do offensively, then you have a shot. I don't think you can do that against Georgia though. I think this defense and what they've done with the amount of time that they've had, they're gonna. I think they're gonna neutralize what Notre Dame likes to do. Gunnar Stockton adds a different elements to the offense that I don't think anybody that we haven't seen from Georgia all year. He can run the rock. So RPOs, zone reads, like those things are going to be very much more prevalent in this version of Georgia's offense with Gunnar Stockton there. And I don't think a team, and there isn't a whole lot of tape on him either. So teams are still having to figure him out on a snap by snap basis. I think you see Georgia control it. I think you
yeah.
see Georgia. I think Georgia's going to be in position to win it all the way throughout. I don't think it's going. There may be a point early in the game where Notre Dame can get them on the ropes, but honestly, I trust Kirby Smart. I trust Georgia. I trust that team. Even though I don't know where they're going to get the offense from, because like you spoke on earlier, the receivers aren't the receiving. That's the worst group of receivers in this playoff, bro. Like hands down. Like this is the worst group of receivers in this current iteration of the playoffs. So I don't know where they get it from, but I believe Gunnar started being a rushing option. does change how things go for them, give me Georgia, and I'll take them. I'll take them 20-10. I think they somehow figure out how to get 20 points. Yeah. I mean, look, it's college football. Somebody's gonna figure out how to score some sort of way. Yeah, they're gonna figure out how to get at least 2 touchdowns on the board for sure. But yeah, man, give
And
me
I'll say
Georgia with
this:
it.
if Georgia can get past them, they're going to the Natty because they got the easiest. They got the easiest path. Penn State, they meet Penn State, they'll give them a hiccup. But James Franklin in mid games, come on now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, which the
Versus Kirby Smart, Kirby is going to out. He's going to figure out a way to outcoach James.
to
So
be
and
fair,
then they got Atlanta. They basically going back home to Atlanta. That's in the path. That's in the horizon. God,
look,
Georgia
I'm
going to
telling.
the Natty.
All I know is it's gonna be a Big Ten SEC national championship game. We don't know who.
It's either Oregon, Ohio State versus Georgia. That's it. It's one of those two.
Hey, look, bro. I won't go ahead and start crowning anybody yet. I'm gonna play it week to week. Yeah, I'm gonna play it by ear. But some of the things I'm seeing,
I got the
this,
crown.
that
I
look,
got
bro.
the crown. I
The,
got
hey, look,
it's
y'all get my
Paisley.
pick. Y'all will get my pick when it's time. But when what you saying that, I know who you picking too. I think we on the same page, man. But